Hi everyone. This video is the part 2 of my 17th video. If you have not seen the part 1, please click on this link and watch it. Then, this time, let's turn to Japanese history books. These are main Japanese ancient history books. Kojiki, Nihon Shoki, Zaku Nihonki. All of these were compiled in the 8th century. These books also include lots of episodes, like invasions to Korea, victories over Korea, hostages from Korea, tributes from Korea, slaves from Korea. But I'd like to omit details, because that kind of episodes are too many. So, this time, I'll show you only one of interesting episodes from Nihon Shoki. In 458 AD, the Japanese emperor made a princess of Peksha kept woman. The princess was a hostage. But the princess had an affair with another man, so the emperor got furious and burned her and him to death. Oh, what a scary emperor! But, despite this, Peksha did not break away from Japan and sent other hostages to Japan after that. It's obvious that ancient Japan was overwhelmingly dominant over Peksha. Anyway, according to the history books of the three nations, ancient Japan invaded Korean peninsula over and over, defeated nations of the peninsula many times, ordered the Korean to send tributes and hostages importunately, killed a Korean prince, burned a Korean princess to death. Despite this, Korean school textbooks say that ancient Koreans taught their culture and technology to the Japanese as if they had been kindly teachers. That's nonsense. We Koreans are not such good-natured fools. And, due to such a foolish education, almost all Koreans think that Chinese cultures introduced to Japan were all taught by Koreans. That is also complete bullshit. Look at this. This is the Book of the Later Han, a Chinese history book, compiled in the 5th century. According to this book, in 57 AD, the Japanese came for a greeting with tributes. He called himself a minister. Japan is located in the end of the south. The Chinese emperor gave him a signet. This is the signet, called Jingin, a Japanese national treasure. It's made of pure gold. Japan had already direct contact with the Chinese dynasty long before Peksha was founded. Incidentally, Korean peninsula people couldn't get even a copper signet those days, because their nations were weak and cheap. And this is a chart of shipping routes of Kentoshi. Kentoshi is a common knowledge that every Japanese knows. A huge number of diplomats, Buddhist students, and technical trainees took voyages to China on these routes. Chinese cultures were mainly introduced to Japan through these routes, irrespective of Korea. However, there are also several Chinese cultures introduced to Japan through Korean peninsula. But those cultures passed through quickly Korean peninsula without stopping. This is no wonder, since Peksha was a vassal state of Japan. In other words, Japan had forced Peksha to offer up information about China in return for military protection. And, inevitably, these facts lead us to the inescapable conclusion that ancient Korea had not a noticeable influence on Japan, but ancient Japan had a strong influence on the Korean peninsula. Hey, South Korean government, stop teaching your children crazy bullshits. Those bullshits are delusions based on the Koreacentrism. Koreacentrism is as filthy as Nazism. Don't increase victims like him anymore. Well, I still have a lot to say about this matter, but let's call it a day. This time was a historical approach. When the opportunity comes, I'd like to show you the different approaches. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.